Alright, grinders, it's time. Hit that like button, share it out. Let's go!
Gaming grindhouse rock the night. Ultimate grinder shining bright. Jamming tunes till morning light. Leave the fake games out of sight. VIPs with emojis slide. Party into the sunrise sky. Quality games we can't deny. No trash fingers, let's keep it high. Celebrate, we rise together. Gaming grindhouse now and ever. Feel the beat and feel the power. Grind all night, this is our hour. Controllers click and screens do blaze. Endless fun in countless ways. Laughs and cheers in a gaming haze. Philness free, we set the craze. Pixel worlds where dreams do soar. Epic battles, legends roar. Power on, let's play some more. In this place we all adore. Celebrate, we rise together. Gaming grindhouse now and ever. Feel the beat and feel the power. Grind all night, this is our hour. With emojis fly, party into the sunrise sky. Quality games we can't deny. No trash fingers, let's keep it high. Celebrate, we rise together. Gaming grindhouse now and ever. Feel the beat and feel the power. Grind all night, this is our hour. Passion and talent, filled with laughter. Oh yeah, creating worlds where dreams come true. A place where games are made for you, for you. The air is buzzing with innovation, boundless creativity in every creation. From fantasy realms to futuristic scenes, the possibilities go beyond our dreams. In the frosted classroom where magic takes flight, Xbox Game Studios making PS5 versions so bright. From the minds of PS5 ninjas, a vision unfolds where PS5 quality reigns and stories are told. Xbox Game Studios, there is a frosted glass room where all the devs are glad, where quality can't come too soon and the games don't turn out bad. They improve on poor released Xbox games with physical version, DualSense features and better performance. In the frosted glass room where magic takes flight, Xbox Game Studios making PS5 versions so bright. From the minds of PS5 ninjas, a vision unfolds where PS5 quality reigns and stories are told. PS5 Pro on their minds, even though they spend all this time. Death Stranding 2 on the way. Marvel's message, what a day. Gamers buzzing in the air, soon they'll be there. I swear, PlayStation fever. Can't resist the call. Gonna pick it up, they won't fall. Video Game Awards Part 2, more surprises coming through. Every heart begins to race, dreaming of that special place. They'll be lining up so fast, promises they made won't last. PlayStation magic in their veins, tonight it's driving them insane. PlayStation fever, can't resist the call. Gonna pick it up, they won't fall. Part 2, more surprises coming through. Every heart begins to race, dreaming of that special place. They'll be lining up so fast, promises they made won't last. PlayStation magic in their veins, tonight it's driving them insane. PlayStation fever, can't resist the call. Gonna pick it up, they won't fall. Late last night, called in help to get it right. Ninja hillbilly crew so tough, sent by Phil to fix the stuff. Over the hills they came so fast, kicking up dust, leaving the past. One tooth in hand, a smile gap so wide, ready to fix with broken pride. Ninja hillbillies on the run, console troubles ain't no fun. Phil Spencer said I'm here, get your Xbox working clear. Under the moon, no time to waste. Hillbilly ninjas fix in haste. Wires cross, controllers dead. They'll sort it out, they ain't misled. Mountains high and valleys deep, hillbilly ninjas fix in haste. Wires cross, controllers dead, they'll sort it out, they ain't misled. Mountains high and valleys deep, hillbilly ninjas never sleep. Phil's orders clear as day, fix the console, make it stay. Ninja hillbillies on the run, console troubles ain't no fun. Phil Spencer said I'm here, get your Xbox working clear. Hillbilly ninjas fix in haste. Wires cross, controllers dead. They'll sort it out, they ain't misled. Mountains high and valleys deep, hillbilly ninjas never sleep. Phil's orders clear as day, fix the console, make it stay. Ninja hillbillies on the run, console troubles ain't no fun. Phil Spencer said I'm here, get your Xbox working clear. get a PC to wait. Just buy a PS5 and be that date. This is cool. Just buy a PS5 and you will see the level of quality. It's a game changer. From the graphics to the gameplay, it's a whole new world, can't you say? I'm tired of same old game, playing on repeat. Gotta break free, gotta find something sweet. Then I heard about a brand new thing, a clear dream, PS5.
What's up, grinders? How you doing out there? It is Monday night. The Gaming Grindhouse is open. Hopefully you enjoyed the Gaming Grindhouse music as you waited and funneled in to the Gaming Grindhouse. Oh man, I am fatigued today. I hope everybody had a good weekend. But man, somebody got a case of the Mondays. You whoop your ass. Get say that to somebody. Whoop that is. That's right. I got a case of them. Now, man, I'm just tired today, man. Woo wee. It's been a long day. Oh, weekend went by too fast, but we're back here, Gaming Grindhouse Mondays. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Hit that like button, share it out. We're gonna have a fun. I got a whole thing. We're gonna try to do this in 2 parts. No guest today. It's just the Gaming Grinder. 2 parts. We're gonna do the PS5 Pro, and then we're gonna talk about Xbox in Japan. So we're going to be doing that. I wanted to do a show on Friday, but things got busy and the weekend got ahead of me. So definitely thought I'll save it for Monday. It hasn't been tons of news. It's just been a lot of whining ass.
Great circle is
Yeah, that's about right. Whining ass bitches. That's all I've been seeing on the internet. And I'm just like, shake my head, shake my fingers, whining ass.
Great circle is
Oh my goodness. This, like, I just, It's been wild. Oh my goodness. Shout out to everybody coming in. Say, yo, what's up, Brian East? How you doing? Yeah, boy in the house. Buck Roger, how you doing, man? Wild Wolf, Richard Farmer, Outside Gaming, Night JC, Josh Ayers. How's everybody? Diablo Dark Mad is in the house. Yeah, boy is here. Neil is here. What's up? Hooked on Gyro is here as well. I love prawn. Oh, man. He's in the house. John Wayne visits us. How you doing? Sweet Willie's in the house. There he is. Sweet Willie. Give him that Willie. Mr. Tennis. Full grind. Yeah. Dude, it's been wild. I got a full grindhouse of just bitches. Like, yeah, just stuff going on, man. Whiners. That's right. What's up, Will? Shout out to Will, man. Everybody go check out his channel. He did some videos last night. Or was it last night or 2 nights ago? One of those nights. Man. Woof. All right. So, yeah, we're on the road to 3,000. So, we're still chipping away at it. We're at like 2,935. So, man, throw a couple subscriptions this way. Let's get to 3,000 so we could get that milestone together. Let's do it. What's up, Devil Shooter? How you doing? So, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Go live every Monday night, 8 o'clock. Also, too, we're waiting on those gaming grinders to get that emoji. We got the VIP emojis that are rocking those emojis that you see in the chat. Like Will flexing right there. And then we got the gaming grinders, the ultimate grinders for the upgrade. The grinds pass, we like to call it here. And that one gets you all the music you hear and new songs and unreleased songs. You get them all day one in a playlist. Ultimate grinders, enjoying that music. I try to get 3 out a week. So that content is coming. It's
25. It's coming.
It's coming and it's here. There it is. And also we do special member streams where I show you some cool tech, and I got a cool little device that I'm going to show everybody, and unboxings, things like that. I do just kind of talking with the Grindhouse. We do some VIP members. So yeah, that's all that special stuff for the members, man. It's growing like crazy, and I appreciate everybody's support. But yeah, if you just want to hit that like button, subscribe, I don't mind that as well. It's fine. We're all good here. This is just truth, game, facts, and entertainment. That's what this is. Man, I'm yelling in my own ear. Damn. That's right. Sony with the vision. Sony with the vision. That's right, Mr. Dennis. I know. So, yeah, speaking about the PS5 Pro, what do you talk about? I haven't shared my experience of what it was like on pre-order day. So, it was queue lines. So, I got in the queue line at probably about, like, what, 9:30, like 9:40, 9:15, like 45 minutes. 45 minutes before seeing them and get in there. I was in there for around an hour. Kept fluctuating, and then I got in there after about an hour, around 10 to 15 or so. I got into the store. Obviously, everything 30th anniversary console wise, the Pro was gone. It's gone. The PS5 was there, and the PS5 Pro, the PS5 anniversary edition was there, but the PS5 Pro anniversary was gone. PS5 Pro was there, PS5 anniversary, the controllers were there. And surprisingly, Sony didn't even announce the price, but like, you know, that Pro bundle that was only $12,000 made in the globe was only was $1,000, and it came with the Edge controller 30th anniversary, and it also came with the charging stand as well. So yeah, that was $1,000. People thinking it was gonna be over $1,000, but it doesn't matter. I don't think nobody got it because it was scalpers got that crap. And again, reported now on eBay, apparently. Busted.
Great circle.
Bitches!
Report those bitches. So, yeah. So I was just like, hey, I'm just here trying to get the Pro. Let me click on the button. Add to cart. Nothing working. Add to cart. Add to cart. Not working. Add to cart. Clicking on the thing for about 10 minutes. Then it kicked me out of the store, put me back in the queue again for 30 minutes. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to use my pre-order thing, and I'm just going to pre-order in the store. I was just trying to lock one down in case the stores mess up in October, because I don't trust Best Buy, and especially GameStop, where I had my credit. I don't trust them. So I'm like, let me just lock it down just in case. But I was like, you know what? It's not happening. So then I waited 35 minutes. I was just working. I let it go down. I get back in the store, click on it, click, add to cart, add to cart. Not working, not working, not working. I'm like, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. Keep your PS5 Pro, shove it up your ass. I'll get it later. Clicking. I didn't want the 30th. I didn't want the 30th PS5. I wanted the PS5 Pro. I didn't want the 30th anniversary PS5. It didn't look cool. I didn't need another PlayStation 5. I already have one. So, and I traded the other one in. So I'm sitting on the credit now for the PS5 Pro. Click on it. You're right, Brian. It was a browser problem. Microsoft Edge and Chromium are ass. Straight ass. So I installed Mozilla and clicked on queues in both of them. I went in incognito mode, and I went into Firefox. Went back in the queue, but now the queue was only 5 minutes. And this was over an hour and a half later. Like, I was just letting the thing run. I wasn't like staring at it. I was just letting it run. And then it'll beep when you're in it. So then I click on the browser. I just let it go. And then those go down to like only 5 minutes now. Now the queue, an hour and a half later, the queue's only 5 minutes. So I was like, oh, boom. I get into both of them. Mozilla, click, add, credit, done. In and out, done. Mozilla, done. Thank God the queue wasn't an hour. But yeah. So now I don't think there's any queue, and I think they may still be in there. They restocked them, so they went sold out for a little bit. Then they put them back in. But yeah, I used Firefox, and it worked instantly. And then I tweeted that out to let everybody know who was waiting, because Edge and Chromium were not working. Yeah, well, they restocked them, Aaron. You know, they were sold out. Then they restocked them. And there it is. And they're there. So, Aaron, go get one. Oh, I'm excited to get one. You're so excited. So, yeah. So that was my experience on that day. But again, we have no clue. I had no clue what the demand was. You know, nobody wanted the portal, and that thing was like crazy. Hard to find. So apparently the restocking the PS5 Pro, it's been in there. I think you can still get it today. And yeah, it wasn't meant to fly off shelves. We knew that before. You know, this was the PS4 Pro, like 10%, 5%, like this, you know, and it's very expensive. It's expensive. So people are not going to be running their money. Plus, the holidays are coming. So we will see. And the thing is now I got the pre-order there. I might cancel it because I'm going to see what GameStop does, because that's where I want to get it from. So I got the Pro on reserve right now from PlayStation Direct, and we'll see. I might cancel it. I'll probably cancel it and go get it from PlayStation and go GameStop. And the thing is, what's good is that if it's still in stock on PlayStation and not selling out, that means that the stores will most likely be easy to kind of go in and get a pre-order. So that's what I'm thinking. So you just go walk into GameStop and probably get a pre-order. I don't think it's going to be get there at 8 o'clock in the morning. You just walk into GameStop on the 10th and pre-order it. But it may not be. You got to remember, people are not as slick as going to PlayStation Direct. They just want to walk into their store and pre-order. So I already saw that Best Buy was advertising pre-orders on October 10th. So they're already marketing it for the stores. So, you know, people just feel comfortable going there rather than the PlayStation Direct. So maybe the stores will be a bit of a challenge. But I'm going to try to go in GameStop. But that's why I didn't know the scenario. And this was all just preemptive, just kind of, who knows? You know, and that's the thing. Yeah, we were just trying to see. Because I didn't know what the scenario was going to be. Whether it'd be hard to find, and maybe crazy. Who the hell knows? So that's why I had to be there, you know, to see what was going on. So right now it's pre-order from Direct. We'll see how it works with the stores. That's why I kept it as a fail-safe. And we'll see. You know, and I asked this question on the Mucha show and stuff. Like, do you think we're going to see more information about it? You know, I think one of the things that, you know, they haven't shown the tech specs officially for it. And I don't know if they're going to talk about it anymore between now and relaunch. I don't know. I think they should maybe have some sort of like update on PS5 Pro thing right before the 10th. Maybe that's what I would think. If I was running the business, I would have a little, maybe not a state of play, but some little blog post, something that goes around the internet, or new hands-on, or some technical tech spec updates or something like that I would do right before they go live in the stores. That's what I would do. So Grindadamas says they should have something, you know, next week before they launch this thing in stores. Maybe they will. I'm not saying no state of play, but maybe some sort of blog post or some updates, tech specs, maybe some new updates. I'm still looking. This is the thing. I'm still looking for that supplementary sales pitch on the PS5 Pro. I think they should have talked about how the Pro is going to enhance other items, such as their accessories and maybe features. And that's what I'm looking for. And I feel like that's a missing piece. I don't know if you guys feel that in the chat, but I just feel like that's a missing piece that really has not been highlighted by Sony with the PS5 Pro. Now, again, it's not something that's going to tip the scales, but I do think it's something where a little bit more of a sales pitch with some of the things. I think they were very high level, very just kind of show the game, show some differences, and move on. I feel like there should have been a little bit more, not technical, dry ass Mark Cerny putting everybody to sleep. The SSD. I didn't need all that. But I thought maybe something along the lines of like, hey, maybe there's better implication, like better streaming, you know? Like maybe you could stream now 1440p from the PlayStation, not 1080p. Maybe with that overhead, they added Wi-Fi 7. So maybe they added a better streaming chip. I don't know. And maybe that helps with the portal. Maybe it's super samples to the portal. Are they sending out higher bandwidths to the portal? I don't know. Somebody just said they got PSVR 2 have been boosted by the Pro. So far we got 2 games. And it sounds like Brian East, it sounds like it's more of kind of like they're going to let the devs talk about it. Like they're going to just let the devs just kind of announce it. I just think it'd be better for them to kind of collate it and send it out as a package, as a message, and also kind of as like an overall kind of thing that they're looking for people to enhance their games. Because they really didn't mention the words PSVR 2 at all. You know? It would be nice to say, hey, you know what? With the PS5 Pro, you could stream 1440p 60 instead of 1080p 60. Maybe it does a higher bit rate of video out to the portal that makes the portal super sample possibly. I don't know. Super sampling the PSVR. Maybe, you know, it will be. And that's right. Scott Free, I think you hit the nail on the head. The SSD. That's right, Robert Lawrence. Sony banking on early adopters to spread the word about the Pro when it actually comes out. Also, too, I think Scott Free, they're also depending on the devs to kind of announce when their enhancements are. Because you got to remember, this Pro is not only an exciting thing for the consumer, it's really an exciting thing for the developers of these games, right? A lot of them now could be like, hey, PS5 Pro Enhanced, let me get my game, like, there's interest now in their game, right? They can be like, hey, you know what? You may have missed this game earlier this year, but now, you know, it's on sale and it's PS5 Pro Enhanced, so they could get like a second wave of sales of their game to buyers. So the developers are excited because they kind of like, they just are able now to update their game and add some more stuff to it and kind of repackage it and sell it again. So maybe that's what they're waiting on, the developers to kind of do it. I don't know. I just feel that there was a couple of missing pieces there that it would have been nice for them to highlight. Maybe they do. And again, they haven't even sent out an official spec sheet as to what this GPU is, what is all this. We got Digital Foundry, dumbfounded, bamboozled, flabbergasted with their just kind of sitting on their chair like Borat going, I don't know, maybe King of the Castle, maybe I think this. I think it's an 89 Ryzen 96. Shut up, Digital Foundry. Blow it out your ass. Like for a website that for people that are supposed to be technically inclined, you would think that they would wait till they get their hands and do their analysis. They're just shooting shit in the sky. They're like, oh yeah, maybe it could be a Ryzen this with some GPUs attached. And shut up. Like, really? Like, stop with this goddamn pie in the sky bullshit, because what is factual and what is projected? Where's your hands-on? Where's your hands-on and your direct captures and all this? The guy, Bugagas, he's like, I found an edge of the dragon's tail that I was able to run through. I found the clean edge of the dragon's tail in Dragon Age, and I was able to grab the resolution about a 1080p, maybe upscaled a little bit. Shut up! Shut up! They're grabbing goddamn YouTube videos and they're throwing it through the machine. Some bootleg shit going on there. Get some raw video. But meanwhile, the sons of bitches charge you goddamn, go to their Patreon and they'll send you 4K. They make you pay for 4K and analysis of their videos. Meanwhile, those guys are looking at YouTube videos. The compression may be a 1080p compression. I don't know. Shut up. Shut up. Enough. Like, enough. They're grabbing edges of YouTube videos. Where's your Digital Foundry? Where's the hands-on? You played with magnets. Microsoft flew your ass out there, gave you breakfast, and you got to play with the magnets. And meanwhile, with Sony, you're looking at goddamn compressed YouTube videos trying to grab an edge. Oh my God.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's all projection. Like, geez, it's like, wait, the guy's doing videos. He's like, it could be the Ryzens, it could be this, and just triggering people left and right. Oh, look, see, Digital Foundry said it's the Ryzen 9. The show gives a shit. That's how they say. Let's wait till we see it. And that's what I mean. Sony needed to do more. More shit needed to come out of Mark Cerny's mouth just to say what the hell it is. Stop giving Digital Foundry views by those guys just sitting around guesswork and shit. Sony, shut them up. Show them what it is. Tell them what it is. Stop giving people a little inch and make them give a yard of content. That's the problem. Sony just told you just enough. And Digital Foundry made 30 videos. I go to an edge. I just listened to it today. He grabbed the edge of the Dragon Age tail and he's like, this is running at 1080p, I think. Oh my God. The lighting that they're using is not next gen lighting and speculative ass shadows. Guys, if you need something to talk about, why don't you talk about the differences between the Xbox and the PlayStation? You got those things in front of you. Talk about the most powerful glitter Xbox compared to the PS5. There you go. Those things are right in front of you. And then talk about how it's a bug, it's a glitch. We're bamboozled. That's what I love. I love how they're dumbfounded and bamboozled and all this other stuff. When Xbox is not doing anything, it's like, oh shit, where are the trees? Where are the leaves? Where are the trees and leaves in the Xbox version? It's a glitch. It's an update. They got the 1.0 version. PlayStation's running 1.2. We missed a little bit. We got to go to let them know it's a glitch. Oh, there's rocks missing on the Xbox version. What happened? I don't know. It's a glitch. It's bamboozled. I'm dumbfounded. This is crazy. In my test, I found out there was missing trees and bushes and rocks in the Xbox version. That's apparently an old build, maybe. Maybe that's what it... They have all... When they got the facts in front of them, they got two screens, and one got trees and bushes and rocks. And the other one... and missing rocks and trees and leaves. They're bamboozled. They're flabbergasted. They're like, I don't know. But then, dude, they sit around there and go, the PS5 Pro is a Ryzen 1080p. What is a Ryzen 900p? And then shut up. You know that shit. But when the data is right in front of you, rocks in this picture, and no rocks in this picture, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know. Phil the Lawnmower Man Spencer doing his job. Now they're dumbfounded. Like, but there were trees on the Xbox version. There's trees missing. I don't know what to do. Ledbetter, what do we do? I don't know. Do a video. Tell them it's a glitch. But meanwhile, the guy got the dragon's asshole. He's like, I got a clean line to the dragon's asshole, and now I'm analyzing it through a machine. It was all blurry, but I got the asshole just enough of a clean line, and I was able to run it through a machine. It's 1080p. Like, come on. Taking YouTube videos and running through their goddamn analyzer because they got a clean edge of the dragon's asshole. Like, we got clean edge. But that's what I mean. Like, dude, it has been wild out there. And they're triggering people. And the internet is triggered. And PlayStation guys are fighting with PC guys. And Xbox guys are like, what about Janky Jones? We didn't get any updates on Janky Jones. They're like, everybody knows what's going on. It is a disaster. It is an absolute
It was a disaster, Ryan. It was a train wreck. It was a disaster, Ryan.
It's a mess.
It was a train
Nobody
wreck.
knows which end is up. Isn't it crazy? And nowadays, when we have so much information available to, but people are still clueless as shit. It's amazing. It really is amazing. But again, I'm not getting the Sony out of the woods. PlayStation need to do a better job, I feel, to get more urgency with this. And also the other thing, too, is that there's really not, and now Assassin's Creed got delayed. A lot of games now, sort of like the PS5 Pro, like, I don't know, man. I think they should align. I don't know what their strategy is. I think they should align the PS5 Pro with the release of something third party big for them that's marketed by them, or even I would say something of their own. Line it up with Ghosts of Yotei. Like, line it up with Death Stranding, man. Like, what? You saw that? I'm gonna go show that later. Death Stranding 2. Like, man. Just line it up with something. Because right now I feel like it's coming out in November and it's just like, what? Horizon Lego? Where's the show? Like, I just feel like they're trying to rush this out there. We waited so long to hear about their first party cooking, and then they showed you Ghosts. It's like, great. And it's like, yeah, we're just dropping the Pro like in November. Okay. I know they did that the last time, but at least they had some VR that was new with it, some new stuff. That's what I mean, the new shit. I mean, I'm not going back and playing Ratchet again. I want some new shit. And there's not a lot of new shit coming out. around the time of the launch. I know, right? Ubisoft in shambles, Xbox in shambles. What are we doing here? Exactly. I know. But yeah, I just feel like, you waited this long, dude. Like, I would just be like, just wait. You know? But they announced a bunch of games that have updates, which is nice. But a lot of those games I beat already. I've played them. Some I'll go back to and finish. I know a bunch of new VR games. It would be nice if they announced what the hell the PS5 Pro does to those new VR games. You know? And that's the thing. I just feel, and this is just me thinking, like, again, I'm not telling everybody to go run out and go get this thing. I pre-ordered just in case. And now, and I'm waiting to see what the scenario is at the stores. But right now, I'm out of PlayStation right now because I traded in to get the most credit back for it. And I'm sure people will play the stuff again. Yeah, that's right. I'm sure they will. But for me, I thought having some new shit to come out around the PS5 Pro would have been a better must-have. And maybe that's why it's not like flying off the shelves, because people like, I'll just wait until like, Death Stranding 2 comes out, or like one customer or something else. I don't know. But I just feel if they line that up, it'll just been like a no-brainer. Easy Tone with the 10. How you doing, man? Easy Tone. He says they should use the PS5 Pro to sell the low-mid PC market to Switch after getting them wanting PS games. We got Spider-Man running $700 Pro at the level of $1,900 PC with better ray tracing. I know, right? What's funny, Easy Tone? And thank you so much for the super chat. One of the things that's interesting is that when the PS4 Pro was launched, it was in direct method of Sony to keep people from going to PC. That was Mark Cerny's words. Because they're at a time where they're like, hey, the console's old. I played a lot of their games. Maybe I'll go to PC to get more power and play these third parties maybe in more power. And the Pro was there to kind of answer that and say, hey, no, don't go upgrade there, upgrade here. And that's what he said. He's like, the PS4 Pro was that. And you're right. They could have done a little bit more marketing as to comparable, and maybe if they did like what the specs were and what they're capable of doing, and maybe even comparing it to PC. But Sony, it's a different beast now, dude. It's different, dude. And I said, Easy Tone, it's hard to sell a upgraded PS5 Pro for like the clarity, better ray tracing, better performance and clarity, when some of those games that they shown, the majority of them already on PC being played at that higher clarity and with ray tracing, all that other stuff. The PS4 Pro didn't have that issue. Those games weren't on PC. So it's a different beast. Like I say, Sony FAFO, like, I don't know if they really know, they're really thinking this through. And I'm going to do over some slides that they had too, to say like, I don't know. You got one foot in the water. Well, look at Xbox. They tiptoed around that pool, and now they're drowning in it because they were not clear to their audience. They kept them around. They wishy-washy them. Oh, you're important. And meanwhile, they give all the stuff to the PC announcements. It's like, you're important. Take a lesson from them. You don't mess around, dude. If the console is the core and that's your focus, then you do that with your messaging and with your game releases and with your news cycles and with your announcements. That's what you do. You don't just say it as like, oh yeah, they're important. And meanwhile, everything coming out of your mouth, this is coming to PC. This is PC. Update PC. This is go. Dude, keep going. Keep going. You'll see. Next year when Hitokiness is sitting there going, what happened to the PS5? The PS5 sales. What happened? Well, bitch, you made it easy. It would happen. I'm going to tell you what happened. Ask Phil what happened. You don't fuck with your install base. You keep the fans happy. You give them what they want. And then go mess around. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. And I'll be on them. FAFO, Sony. We got that as a topic. I'll show you that. And then they updated their dashboard. And then everybody was going ape shit because they're ads. Well, this time it was a bug. They obviously fixed it. It was a bug. It was a bug. They said they addressed it. They updated the new dash. That's right, Hotokiness. Watch his ass. So they updated the dash, and they replaced the key art with news and ads, and obviously it was a bug, and they fixed it. That's what the news is right now, is that it was a bug. People are trying to go crazy. Xbox still has the ads on their page. When you open up your Xbox, they have the new Shattered Space that came out today. Good job on mocking that too. Like, that's another thing, man. You have your DLC pack for Starfield. Goddamn, you have the Starfield DLC comes out, the big expansion today. Crickets. The Starfield expansion came out today. They talk about goddamn controller colors. Crickets. No review copies. Talking about ads. They're like, oh yeah, just turn on your Xbox. Well, you'll see it there. You don't want anybody else know. I know Zero Seal. They no plans to split the market. Well, we'll see. They're really stepping on their own feet with that profile shit. Yeah, I put that on there. So going along with the ads. Well, anyway, now we'll do that. The expansion is 10 gigabytes. I heard that Starfield expansion is 10 gigs for that one. But yeah, it's a one planet, and apparently it is better than yeah. Speaking of that update, here it is. Here's the update. We know we jump around here. Where's my display? It's coming. Where is it? There it is. Here it is. Starfield update today.
25. It's coming.
It's here. The creation kit. They automated the process to use creative models, distant LODs, general performance and stability improvements. Resolved the issue that limited the number of creations to 255. Lighting changes, made several visual improvements, bug fixes, improved player head tracking when exiting dialogue. The player's camera should no longer be jostled when jumping. Gameplay. The Annihilator particle beam damage over time effect no longer affects companions. Well, that's nice. I'm glad you can't shoot your companions and kill them. Robots and turrets will now take damage from EM weapons. Crafting addressed the issue of the boom pop dynamite recipe. Elite crew addressed the issue of crowd behavior near the well elevator. Man, dude, these sound like fixes for over a year and a half later. Maybe over a year later, really. Brownout mission addressed the issue with progression after speaking with Joyce. Oh. What else we got? Hostile intelligence addressed an issue that would cause the door to insecurity to be inaccessible. In memorandum, they addressed the issue that could prevent progression during Speak with Sarah objective. One Giant Leap fixed an issue that could cause incorrect music to play. One Small Step resolved a rare camera issue that could occur if the fleet shipped in the tutorial is boarded. Oh, man. Dude, these are some wild things. Resolved an issue that could cause the door of the Striker's hangout to remain unlocked. Updated the textures in the slums. Oh,
where's the lamb sauce?
Come on, man.
I just need it.
This is the lamb.
Where's the lamb sauce?
they updated the textures in the slums. Oh, man. They closed the gap to the roof of Sonny's mansion. Oh, man. Oh, man, there's still more. Holy crap. This is not the DLC, dude. This is just Starfield updates. Oh, man. Fix the crash that could occur when modifying a ship contained with a live mine. Oh no. So if you put a mine on a ship, it glitches the game? What? It crashes your game if you could put hamburgers on the ship, but not a mine. Oh, here we go. Here's some more. Vehicle, the new vehicle they added. Settings for look sensitivity will now affect the vehicle camera.
I'll get you more pumpkin. I'll ram it right up your fucking arse. Would you like it whole or diced?
The vehicle icon will no longer display in interior maps. The vehicle lights will no longer be automatically on when loading a save. Oh, whoa, we're still going, UI. Holy shit, we're still going. Oh, Xbox display resolved an issue with setting the frame rate to 60 would automatically revert the priority back to performance. Removed a debug string that would display when uploading saves on Xbox to customer service. Uploading a save, they'll send a save to customer service? What the fuck is this? Temporary text will no longer display if you quickly select continue option from the main menu. Man, oh man. Location names and quest objectives will now truncate properly on the planet map. Dude, a year later, you telling me the location names and quest objectives will just be like wide as shit on the goddamn planet map, and now they truncated them? No. A message prompt will appear when trying to load a save where creation is unavailable on the current platform. Oh, ammo counts can now display correctly for values over 100,000. Oh, finally. Address an issue caused by aiming down sights while pickpocketing a character. Oh, they fixed that. Dude, they're still going. Oh shit, they got audio fixes. Holy crap. Woof. We're done. Increase the center channel usage for surround sound setups. Great job. It only took a year. Woof. Can't wait to buy that DLC. Dude. Yo, these sound like launch day updates. This is behind the frosted glass update. Hooked on Gyro. This is the behind the frosted glass. Holy crap! Woof. That was a mouthful. Those sound like day one updates. It doesn't sound like a year later updates. But there you go. Now you can go play your DLC. Buy DLC for a game you don't own. Well, Microsoft don't care. They're not even marketing the friggin' thing. They didn't even care. I don't get you. Man, it was their first big release. I don't know. It was their first big thing. It was DLC, dude. And it released today, so they really didn't make a big hunky-dory about it. So next they got this so speaking about the back to the PS5, we got diverted by Starfield updates. Hit that like button, grinders. Yeah, exactly. Now, Easy Tone, you can't even play it on Game Pass now. It's on Game Pass Ultimate. They took it off of Game Pass Classic. It's off. So you can't even do that now. So now we got so apparently, so of the games that they updated, we went over them last week, of the PS5 Pro games that they updated. They were talking about, they added some features. They added pro modes, which combine the quality mode and performance modes back to it, right? Well, there's also now we have from the PS4 thing, a game boost, a booster. Big Razzo got me on his car stereo. Oh, damn. Oh, man. Shout out to Big Razzo. He got me on the car stereo. I'm coming through. There you go. This is coming through his car stereo.
Great ass!
There it is. Surround sound for everybody. So, PlayStation product manager Toshimasa Akoi. See, I don't know. Where's Creative Kofi?
Shinji Mikami.
Yeah, Shinji Mikami. I said it right. PS5 Pro has a function called Game Boost. Even if it's not a PS5 Pro compatible version, if the game uses variable refresh rate or variable resolution, it will be able to display more stability stably, even though it's set to a high setting. However, in the case of games that are fixed at 30 frames, it cannot be supported unless it's unlocked. And I think this led into Rockstar not saying that they're going to unlock the frame rate of Red Dead Redemption 2. So, yeah, so if they're unlocked or variable refresh rate or variable unlocked, then the Pro will take advantage of that. And however, if they're locked at 30 or they're fixed at 30, then it's not going to be supported. So similar situations. I think we've seen more unlocked and variable games this generation than last generation. So I think the boost mode will probably have bigger, longer legs in the PS5 Pro version, whereas opposed to the PS4 Pro, there wasn't a lot of games that had a lot of unlocked stuff. But yeah, it's on the devs, and the devs could just choose to unlock the frame rate. Yeah, I think they're saying like Red Dead was not going to unlock the frame rate. Red Dead, I think Rockstar, I saw that somewhere for that. But again, I'm not going to go play Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, that's not a reason for the Pro. And again, my thing for the Pro is for the new stuff. That's why I can understand the urgency not being there, because the new stuff is still not there yet. And the fact is that, you know, Assassin's Creed would have been lined up right there with it. Like, it's the new stuff. And it's the stuff from them that I really want to see. And I want to play the best. Spider-Man, you know, whatever they're going to do with Spider-Man, what they're going to do with that stuff, that's the thing. And we know it's coming. And the fact that they showed Ghost, if they didn't show Ghost, I would be like, then I would have been definitely, probably most likely holding off. But since they showed Ghost, it's real. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. And then maybe even the show, you know, Keely's show in December may show some more stuff coming this year. But I know that early next year, end of this year, there's some games. But again, I understand that, you know, the urgency. If you played a lot of these games already, go back, see them, replay them again, finish them up. Like Horizon, I'm going to finish up the DLC for that one. Holding off on games like Wukong, and also, what is that? Dragon's Dogma 2, you know, and now playing it on the Pro, that's another reason for that, because I've stopped playing Dragon's Dogma 2, going back to that, finishing the Horizon, Frozen Wilds, and then, yeah, that's pretty much on that stuff. Like, yeah, but I understand. Like, I understand why, you know, this. That's why I said if they lined it up with some big release, and again, there's not much. And I think Assassin's Creed I think Assassin's Creed would have benefited from it, because that frame rate looked a little rough when they first showed it. But I think Ubisoft's in deep shit. That's what I think. I didn't have it on my list, but I think that Ubisoft stuff, like, this is the first time ever that Ubisoft delayed an Assassin's Creed. And I don't know, JC. If they do a show in December, that'll be great, but I don't want to say wait till. We'll be like Phil Spencer here. Wait till December. Wait till the showcase. Wait till this. If they do something in December, that's great. But I'm not going to get hyped for something until they announce it. All we know is the Keelys are there. And who knows? Maybe they show something at the Keelys. I think it's going to be a Death Stranding 2 blowout, probably. Because that's all he does. Blows out goddamn Kojima. He's going to be over there. I'm sure that's what's going to happen for the Keelys. It's going to be a Death Stranding 2 extravaganza. Whether Sony shows up and brings their stuff. If they do something in December, that'd be great. But again, I'm not holding my breath until I hear about it. Like, I'm not going to get hyped for shows that don't exist. You know? And I feel like that, you know, they had the opportunity in the September show to probably show more if they wanted to. I don't know why you would wait to December when you have the show right here on the eve of pre-orders of your new console device, your upgraded console. That's when you show it. And I thought they probably should have showed more of Ghost level announcements. And they held back. They held off. They just showed Ghost and they're like, we're good. So I think they should have shown more. But we will see. We'll see. But I'm not, again, hyped for anything in December. Who knows? But there will be a boost mode, updates to games. But again, we're kind of in that cycle of we're just going to wait to see what the new stuff is. So we will see. But if they do one, that would be nice. And then we already talked about Digital Foundry on the I think I started with that, with the Digital Foundry on the PS5 Pro on this one. And they, you know, the thing is that they really, again, a lot of it is speculation. A lot of it is just kind of trying to use what they could grab from, you know, any kind of displays and things like that, and kind of demonstrating this stuff. And you know, they're really, I don't even know where the hell they were. I thought I had their video, but again, I watched some of their video today, and it really was just, they were talking about Ghost, and they were talking about how it didn't look super visually impressive and the lighting and things like that. But again, Ghost wasn't running on a PS5 Pro. It was running on a PS5, from my understanding. So they were basically, you know, they weren't flexing anything new with it. This is running on a PS5 Pro, because I thought they would say that if it was. But apparently it wasn't. But they did, you know, put together, like, and we've seen a lot of this stuff here where they broke down the comparisons, and this is what they're doing. I listened to their show, and they basically, you know, they're grabbing the video that was shown by Sony in their little clips of games running on the Pro, and then they're going back to their games, grabbing the similar clips, and then putting them side by side. That's what they're doing. They don't have any kind of, nothing sent from Sony to them at all. It's just, this is what they're doing.
Enhancements that are quite compelling, but just getting that really high quality image that people are looking for in base PS5 but aren't getting with those 60 FPS modes, getting them on PS5 Pro is such an enhancement. And it does kind of close the gap with PC, where you are getting a really high quality image. You're also getting a pretty high frame rate. And also possibly, even in some modes, you're getting advanced ray tracing features that the consoles were not previously capable of delivering.
At one point, though, it's like closing the gap with PC. Like, that's another thing that, you know, the fact that Sony's putting their games on PC, by having the console kind of come close to what some of the PCs are doing, and maybe even some more, with some ray tracing in there that they haven't released yet on the new graphics cards. Maybe, you know, that's another thing, like kind of bring them par and par. So it's like, not like you're getting this inferior version on the PlayStation 5, and then the PC gets the release a year or so later, and you're stuck with this PS5 version that doesn't have all the bells and whistles that this PC version is getting. But now if you have the Pro, now that game that you have, the bells and whistles are kind of comparable to release. Now, obviously, PC could probably turn on some more stuff, but you're kind of bridging that gap a little bit more, so it's not as drastic. So that's another way to look at it, that, you know, this Pro's existence now could kind of, when they put their games on PC, like, it kind of, it's not as, you know, night and day difference. So, like, you know, it kind of keeps that up there a little bit, where you get your performance and your fidelity on the same thing. But again, I'm telling you, man, they are walking on Dusty Bin was on his PC. Meanwhile, the guy plays on PC, but he's trying to create this thing, and that's all you saw from IGN and all these guys. Just build a PC, buy a PC. But oh my God. Oh my God. Please. They're trying to put parts together to match the PS5 Pro. We don't even know what the hell the specs are in the PS5 Pro. We have no friggin' clue. So how are you building PCs to match up to this? And then Cerny himself said there's architecture in their GPU that has not been released yet by AMD. And he pre-ordered a Pro. Exactly. All the guys, oh, buy a PC. Why don't I just go get a PC?
Delivering. So for those people who do want a more streamlined experience, who maybe want to play in the living room, want to play on a console, this kind of gives you a lot of that PC power in a console platform for the first time this generation. Something that can do machine learning, something that can do more advanced ray tracing techniques. That's very compelling, and I think that's fundamentally the value proposition of the console. Enhancements that are quite compelling.
There it is. But hey, instead of talking about what they saw, and if they, like, this is the thing, and this is where I went on my rant last week or so. When you look at this, and it's like, hey, these are the differences. Does it warrant the increase in price? That's up to you. But this is what I'm seeing the differences. Instead, they went on this tirade of like, just go buy something else. And like I said before, what's hilarious is like, nobody's saying go buy an Xbox Series X, which is hilarious. It's always buy a PC. Nobody's saying go buy an Xbox is better value. Nobody's saying anything. Xbox is not even in the conversation. They're not even in it. It's the thing is that just show the differences and let people decide. You could give your opinion, or you're going to go buy a PC, you're going to pre-order it. He was on a tirade, Dusty Ben, trying to tell people, why don't I just go buy a PC? Why don't I just build a PC? And meanwhile, he shows his pre-order. Dude showed his pre-order. Dusty Ben. What are we doing here? You were scouting around Digital Foundry, crawling up that ass, trying to get them to come tell you a PC is better. And then you were there
customer.
day one with your pre-order of your PS5 Pro. What is IGN don't pay for it? What? Like, anybody, like, you were there day one. You spent the whole month, the last 2 weeks trying to tell people not to do it. And you're there day one. Hey, my pre-order. Like, what was the purpose of your videos then? Are you trying to give a compelling argument, or are you trying to stir the shit? Because you're stirring the pot. Engagement, bitch. That's what you're trying to do. Easy with the $5. Thank you so much. He goes, Jez, I got a Pro and a Portal. I'm thinking of canceling the Pro if I can get one from GameStop, from Game. Should I keep the Portal as a collector item? Well, if you could get the one from Game, dude, I'm going to tell you right now, the Portal, and this is one of the things, dude, like I was saying about the Portal, we don't know if the Portal's going to get any perks with the Pro when paired with it. We don't know. But I'd say the Portal, for the price of the Portal, it is a worthwhile device to keep if you're around your home with Wi-Fi and you're going somewhere that has a decent Wi-Fi connection. But if you're going out and about thinking like, hey, I might hook up to an antenna somewhere, then the Portal, it loses a lot of its perks, because now you're kind of fighting for your life trying to get an internet connection. But if you want to game elsewhere in your home and something like that, man, it is great. So you don't have to stay locked down in your game room, or if somebody else is using the TV, you could still play. It's great for that. So I would say keep it. That's what I would say. For having it around and just using it instead of buying another PlayStation, hook it up to the TV, going around your home, it's great. And going somewhere where you know there's Wi-Fi. And that's the God honest truth. Like, that's my experience with it. JC say you give it to him. What's up, Em? How you doing, man? And it depends on how much you use the Portal now. That's right, Josh. But again, instead of a lot of these places just coming there and just kind of reiterating what Cerny said, a lot of people just went there and did the sticker shock. And they were just like $700, $700, $700. Meanwhile, they're saying now with this 590 or with the 5090 that's coming out, they're going to need a whole new power supply. So not only you pay thousands for the graphics card, but you probably have to upgrade your power supply now. Who the hell knows? But price, like I said before, I went on a whole thing about the price stuff. Like I said, I think that Sony could have done a little bit more to kind of make that price a little bit easier. Like, I think they should have did a little bit more of a sales pitch. I would have done. I think it was too short, too sweet for that kind of price shock. Because I think all people took out of that thing was that price. Instead of building people up and going, oh, I could see why. Okay, yeah, it's doing a lot of these things and things like that. And I feel like Sony could have done a little bit more. That's my feeling on it, to make it feel like a little bit more, because all people talked about was the price of the thing. But meanwhile, the $600 Xbox with glitter on it and 2 terabytes. And also, too, the thing has 2 terabytes. That's the thing. 2 terabytes in it. So right there, it's $100 more than the PS5. $600. If we're going by Xbox and the standard market right now, a 2 terabyte PS5 is $600. So this thing's $700 with more GPU power, AI learning, and all the other Cerny shit that's in there. So, but my opinion on the PS5 Pro right now is that I rather see consoles move up and challenge technology and actually move with the Joneses, rather than consoles go the other way and try to scrape the barrel and try to get little Timmy on board. Like, I like the consoles to continue to move ahead and challenge tech and make graphics cards move with the Joneses, go better with that. I don't want to see consoles go the way of like, oh yeah, for little Timmy, go get the little kids on there that don't want to have a piece. Let them play the Goo Goo Gaga games. Like, I'd rather have the console move up. And if one person's doing it, like nobody, listen, and this is the other thing that I want to talk about too. I showed you that Xbox Series, the Xbox One X. All right? The Xbox One X, which was $500 at the time. $100 and something more than the base Xbox S. That Xbox Power was not criticized at all. Everybody's, that's what it needs. That's what it needs. Nobody criticized the shit out of that upgrade. Nobody was saying, we don't want it. We don't need it. That 1X, we need it. They talked about it as Project Scorpio over a year before it released. People wanted more power. People hyped the power up of the Series X. Nobody was like, why do they do so many teraflops? Well, we don't need more power. But when Sony shows more power, it's like, boo! We don't want it! Who's this for? Boo! And it's just like, well, wait, I don't recall anybody, and I don't remember anybody booing the Xbox when that was released, when people were talking teraflops and that was the only word out of people's mouths. But Sony's making their stuff better. And it's just like this hate train on it. Like, it doesn't need to exist. And that's messed up. Because I want consoles to move. I want consoles to move with the Joneses. And more tech's coming to PC, more tech should come to consoles, and our games get better and move forward. That's what it should be. I don't want a console that's $500 going. It's $200 now. Bargain bin. Now the kids get on board. All right. Here comes Connectables. Here comes petting my ass. Here comes all this bullshit. Here comes all little Goo Goo Gaga stuff because we have a $200 console out there for the kids and the families and little Timmy. And I'm sitting there going, fuck, little Timmy. I don't want games for little Timmy. Where's my eye buster games? Remember? Oh, we got Connectables now. Go pet your goddamn fucking cats.
You're my #1 customer.
I don't want that. I want eye-bleeding shit. So if the consoles are moving forward to give us more realism, more immersion, then I celebrate that. And that's why I want, because I like new tech. I like more power in computers, which I got. 4070 Supers. I'm good. And I want my consoles to go along with the Joneses. I don't want everybody to go, oh, too much money. It should be $200 for all the kids. Let me jump with the camera. And no touch. Oh, look, there's a lion. Let me pet its ass. Let me wipe its ass today. Oh, shit, my lion took a shit on the floor. My virtual pet. I got to wipe his ass and connect. $200 bundle. No. Who wants that shit? I'm a grown-ass man. I don't be no wiping no lion's ass and connect. No way. The hell out of here with that shit. Let's go. Give me more power and give me more realistic games. Then we're moving. I don't want all these consoles to go down to I don't want them scraping the bottom. All right now. Because now at this time of the generation, this is when they bring their shit down. It's like, oh, now the families. Little Johnny wants a present for Christmas under his tree. Let's give him a $200 console. We'll give him some games. The wipe connect. The lion, his ass wiped. Some Connectimals. We'll play with some goddamn squirrel balls. We'll tickle them, make them laugh. Fuck out of here. There you go. The squirrel likes his balls tickled in VR. Oh, shit. No. No. We don't want it. Who's that for? Who's that for? That's what I mean. Little Timmy doesn't need the Pro. That's what I mean. Every friggin' time something comes out, it's like, oh, well, what about the little Timmy wants a console? Fuck Timmy. There's a console for him. Fucking Ouya. Like, let's have more power. Let's see if they use it. But I agree. Sony should have done a bit more. And talking about, so let me get this other super chat here. Satya the whole, I don't know, Satya the whole slate. They're your games. They came from Satya's mouth. There we go. Siru with the $5. He goes, if the Pro is pointless because of its base, then Series X is pointless because of the Series S. Yo, that's true. That's another thing. And I've said this before with the PS5 Pro. What happens to booster Series S? I said, if anything, the existence of the PS5 Pro would make Microsoft stop its whole parity shit with the Series X and say, hey, you know what? Leave Booster in the dust. Make a Series X version and don't worry about Booster having the same features. Move us forward. But, you know, this is the thing that's scaring the shit out of people. Is that next year, not right now, and not because older games are getting updates. That matters. But next year, when all the new shit starts coming out, right? When the new stuff drops in February, who needs room? We're going to talk about who needs room. Who needs breathing air? When the new stuff drops, see you, Zero Steel. Hit that like button, everybody, on your way out. That's right, Zero Steel. But when the new stuff drops next year, and you start seeing another column on this page, and you got like X, S, X, PS5, PS5 Pro. You got 4 columns now. And the PS5 Pro is between the S is like, yo. And you know exactly what's going to happen because we've seen this before. We've seen what happened at the tail end of the generation of the Xbox and PlayStation. Those games on that VCR Xbox were like almost non-functional. That VCR 1X was like, yo, this shit's in like 710p, some new ass numbers. People weren't even asking for it. They're like, I don't even want to know what it looks like on that 1S and that VCR Xbox. I didn't want to know what it looks like. They were dropping that shit off the analysis because they're like, yo, don't even come here. They're like PS4 Pro and Xbox One X. And the VCR Xbox got dropped off. They're like, oh shit, we don't even want to show you that shit. That's the problem that they're going to run into for the next couple of years. Is there going to be a new column, a new show in town. And it is going to blow out. The PS5 was already having an advantage with lower teraflops over the Xbox One X, the Xbox Series X. What the hell is this going to do? And that's what they're all worried about. They know that shit's coming. They know
25. It's coming.
They know that's coming. And they don't want to hear it because they were promised a bunch of Philness and it never came true. It never came true. And they know that Sony is going to deliver. They know the next game. They know Ghost is going to look like that. And this is the other thing. I don't know if I've even have the clip of him because I didn't even save it. That Bottega guy or whatever that guy. Like, I don't even think I even like the video. I don't know where the hell it is. But saying about Ghost of Yotai, like it kind of looks similar. So it's not running this stuff. Listen, they said the same thing about God of War Ragnarok. Oh, is this God of War DLC and all this other shit? And the thing is like, we saw the differences in God of War Ragnarok. Like, it was more grander, like the fights, what you were doing, where you went. It was a little semi-open world as well. Like, it was bigger, more detailed. There were more stuff going on the screen. Like, it's like, oh man, this is bigger and badder. And that's why I feel that we're going to see that stuff. Like, maybe the character model is going to be just a little bit more detailed, but the stuff that's going to happen, the immersion, the physics. That's the stuff that you are probably going to see, because they did the same shit with that. Same thing with Spider-Man 2. All the stuff going on, the detail of the city going from one place to another, like, it was crazy with all the stuff going on in Spider-Man. Then the Venom scene, like, all that shit, like, come on. A lot of that stuff. So, like, just by seeing some screenshots of a game doesn't mean, not impressed. Okay. Well, then prepare to be not impressed for the rest of the generation. And because you're looking for that one game that we're all looking for, that next one that's going to be like, oh my God, this changes everything. And it's going to be hard to find. Because especially if it changes everything, is it going to have all that fidelity and all that performance that we're looking for? Who knows? But we will find out when they release it and when they show more. The last thing with Sony's topic here, we talked about the PlayStation 5. There was another thing that came out. And there were these charts that showed that Sony must have did some sort of corporate report here. And we're just going to look at the corporate report here. So, speaking of Spider-Man 2 and stuff, the best place to play. Enrich people's hearts, Spider-Man, blah, 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 blah. This I thought was very interesting. Here they go. Now, this is the Sony FAFO part. Right? Here they go. Here comes Herman. Buttons undone. PlayStation Studios. PlayStation, I'll do his Herman voice. PlayStation Studios is a world-class network of creative teams that has delighted gamers for delivering beloved titles and characters on console, PC, mobile, and beyond, with IP acquisitions in film. Adaptions, in film and TV. Okay. Herman dropping on consoles, PC, mobile, and beyond. Here he goes. So this is the thing right here. Drivers, creativity, technology. Global world-class studios creating rich IP. Yo, what's up? I'm a rich swag lord. How you doing, man? Leading brand on power of PlayStation, cultivated by user-created trust. Development beyond console and PC, mobile, and service areas.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Come on, man.
I just need a...
This is the lamb.
Where's the lamb sauce? Get...
Synergies with the group of IP expansion, focus on engaging hardware and software features, investment in live services, gaming, and varying game formats. Not like this. Oh, man. There you go. And here they go. The platform business. Continuous expansion of install base. Sustain engagements from players. Stable revenue generation from add-on content, subscriptions, and peripheral devices. But there they go. I'm telling you, man, they are on the teeter-totter. They are playing with fire. I hope they're ready. I hope they're ready. Because I'm telling you, dude, they are. Sony is walking a fine line, man. I think it's just a couple of missteps here and there, and shit's gonna blow up. I'm telling you, man. They're walking a fine line there. They're walking that tightrope. That's right, Nick. They're playing with fire. They're playing with fire. And here you go. Studio business. Marvel sold copies. Helldivers 2 on PC and PS5 amid rapid transformer growth. And then there's that little slide right here. Here they go. So they're getting more gameplay hours on the PS5 with the blue. They look like they have about the same monthly active users with the PS4, which is pretty impressive considering how PS4 is still like a longer generation than currently. Like, I think they have a solid footing, and obviously they should. But I just hope this lack of competition, this whole thing of Microsoft not putting the pressure on them, doesn't make them drop their guard, think that they could do everything. You know, that's the one thing. Like, you know, Sony's been pretty good at like taking care of the different venues that they've been exploring, but not removing their core. But, you know, Concord, this Pro, like you're gonna have to reel the reins back in, dude. You're gonna have to reel it in. And that's why I thought they were going to do a little bit of that reel in. They did a tad of it, very bad. They put the bait on with Ghost. But they really, I thought they were going to start reeling it in, going like, yeah, I told you consoles are very important. We're going to show you that. And I thought that they would do a little bit more about that stuff. But I just hope they don't drop their guard when Microsoft is now just putting their games over there and they're just like, yo, consoles are for consoles, PC this, we could do everything. Yeah, good. Exactly. The Q1985 says Sony walking barefoot in the living room with random Legos laying around. Yeah, I know. Horizon Legos are laying down there. But, you know, the DEI stuff on there too. Like, yeah, that's just very sensitive shit too. You know, the whole, here you go. They have that. DIE, accessibility, DEI, accessibility, environment, responses, yeah, corporate culture, ensuring broad, you know. Yeah, let's see, man. We'll be seeing.
You're my #1 customer.
It's a tightrope, man. Walking the tightrope. But we will see where it goes. Quality games. Holy Jesus. Raymond with the Seek 500, he goes, did you talk about the Horizon Zero Dawn Master yet? Obviously, Gorilla and Nixxes are both Dutch companies, so that may be why they wanted to work together. Oh, that's a good point, man. I didn't see it. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. But, man, like, yeah, I didn't realize that the Dutch company, that's a good point. Sony isn't telling their studios what to do without competence like Microsoft thought. And that's an excellent point, Raymond. And thank you so much for that super chat that just blazing pink, hot pink red because it's fire. That is right. It is the burning brimstone fire super chat. But yeah, no, you're right. You're cooking. You're cooking with that. That's the one thing and you want to know what? You're reeling it in, dude. You're reeling it in because that's the one thing. Sony knows how to curate and make their quality games. Concord was a failure. That was an experiment. It's very rare, a rare miss. Let's hope it don't happen again. But what they've done with their studios and Horizon Zero Dawn Remaster, I think they should have called it a remake. Oh, Rayman, it's Sign My Ass. Oh shit, it's Sign My Ass. It's not Rayman, it's Sign My Ass. Well, then you're getting your quote, man. There you go. You're getting it.
Great ass.
But yeah, like that's the thing. Like it's more of a remake for them because they have added the content that they've added to that game. They basically made it look on the visual scale of Horizon Forbidden West. They basically made it look like the same thing. So yeah, we go back to that. They even changed their model to make the model look more like the Horizon Forbidden West one. They really did it. I know they can't say a remake because they're not changing the story, but what they're doing though is that they really added the assets. Even though it's captured on PC, but they've added the assets from Forbidden West in Horizon Zero Dawn. So it is pretty crazy.
Tell you what's out there.
Like the game looks incredible, and like I said, like this game, I have not. Oh my god, what are you doing with the baby? Put the baby down. Put the baby down. Like they really. This is gonna be the thing that I'm gonna put in the Pro. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put this in the Pro, and I'm gonna play the Frozen Wilds. But they have changed the graphics to look like Forbidden West. I'm surprised they didn't even do a bundle. But yeah, and I think Nixxes has been one of their great Magic Studios to really do some stuff. I would love to see Nixxes take on something maybe older and turn it into something magical. Like that would be really cool. You know, they added the 3D, they added the DualSense to it. Because the first one already had 60 frames. But dude, yeah. Higher fidelity, improved shaders and textures. Dude, they added all trees and stuff. For $10 as an upgrade. Upgraded character models. And for $10, they did it right. They did it right. So, hey man, like I think this was a good move on their part. Like I said this on the show last week. Like on paper, dude, I was like, okay. But when they said $10, but then they made it look like Forbidden West, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, hell yeah, $10. You pay more over lunch. So this is coming out on Halloween. This is coming out in a month, which is about a week or so from the PS5 Pro. So, you know, something that looks friggin' incredible, and go back and play it. New conversations, mocap. I gotta finish the DLC. There you go. I gotta finish the DLC there. But I'll go back to the Horizon world. I remember that part. I remember all these friggin' parts. Yeah, man. And I said this before too. When you make great games, when you make franchises and IPs, and that's the thing that, you know, with what Sign My Ass is saying, or Raymond, what he's saying is like, you know, when you ensure what Ghost is, people are hyped for a Ghost 2, even though it's a new character, but they know what you could deliver. And that's why there needs to be such care and stuff. So maybe rushing them to show stuff just for the sake of showing stuff is a bad thing. But I'm a consumer. I want to see more. But I can understand that. I can understand, you know, they got to make sure that they hit every single mark on this thing, because these things are going to like last for them. So, you know, like what is Miyamoto's most famous thing? Like, you know, what is it? A bad game is forgotten, but a great game lasts forever. What does Miyamoto say? Something like that. Something like along those lines. Like a great game lasts forever, but a poor game is forgotten, or something like that. But just some more. Can never get enough. PSN is down? Oh, damn. Oh, man. Everybody's skipping PSN. Then get on the grindhouse. PSN is down. Oh, my goodness. What else is new with all this crap? Oh, man. But talking about somebody that just should be down. Grinders, I got a bit of bad news. Got some bad news. Hit that like button. It's some bad news. Apparently, we got some a little bit of bad news here. Some bad news. Avowed was moved out for backlog to give it some breathing room, because there was so much stuff coming in the holiday season. They said Avowed needs some breathing room. Well, it moved to February, and it's on life support right now. Oh shit, Matt Booty Blues.
Matt Booty Blues probably has gone cold, and you made Xbox lose their way with Halo. Stinky tears and spreading gold, trash finger strikes again.
Oh, man. Thank you, Corey Massey. He says the quote is, a delayed game is temporary, but a bad game is a bad forever. There you go. Thank you. I knew it was something like that. I think mine's better than Miyamoto's. Oh, no. But anyway, but there's some bad news. Avowed was delayed to February for some breathing room. Well, it's now there with Civ 7, Monster Hunter Wilds, Assassin's Creed Shadows, I think it's the same day, Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2, and Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Man, oh man, Avowed is fighting for its life in February. Fighting for that Game Pass life. Game Pass Ultimate life, by the way. Oof. One thing I wanted to point out here is that, guys, these are some big games. These are not no 8-hour, little like, single player gonna run around a room, some little multiplayer, grab my ass online. These are some massive time-consuming games that are surrounding Avowed. Monster Hunter Wilds, tons of hours. Assassin's Creed hours. Kingdom Come 2 hours. Like a Dragon RPG hours. Civ 7. These are big games to be surrounded by. These are not no indie games, multiplayer games, a little 8-hour single player. These are massive games that are being surrounded by Avowed, which is probably the smallest game of them all, because it's more akin to Outer Worlds. Like, it is a smaller RPG. It's not open world, it's hub worlds. It's a smaller game. But man, oh man, I would not want to be in this kind of company. So it's going to have to stand on its own, but it's fighting for its life right now. They should have really put that out in November. I don't know why they didn't. They said fall 2024 all year. January was fall 24. Then they had that wonderful interview where they're like,
juicy 30 frames.
Like, who doesn't want the juicy 30 frames with a juicy turkey in November? But man, oh man.
You're my #1 customer.
Juicy 30 frames, juicy turkey. Goes hand in hand. You got to get that
Juicy 30 frames.
That's right. But don't let me say it. We're going to be playing those juicy 30 frames in February.
Juicy. Juicy. Juicy 30 frames. Juicy 30. Juicy 30. Juicy on that bitch. Xbox. Juicy.
25.
It's coming.
Great service.
Bitches.
25.
It's coming.
25.
It's coming.
Great service.
Bitches. That juicy 30 frames. It's coming. Yeah. First Verizon, then PSN down. Man, spooky 30. Dude, 30. Wanna with the 2. He goes, Sony's too busy making controllers to keep PSN up. Oh, shit. Wanna. Dropping the deuces on Sony. Now, man, that Avowed's juicy. You think it'll be coming 60 frames? I don't know, man. I don't know. But they got it was supposedly being delayed for the backlog and space. Like I said, that game needed to steer clear of everything. Now it's coming out with this people. The February don't look too hot. PSN's down to get rid of those ads. That's right. So, yeah, there's Avowed's new company. And that's what we know currently that's coming in February. That's what we know currently. We will find out what more is coming in January and February of next year. But those are some big games. I know True Virgil is excited about Janky Jones. Janky Jones. Janky Jones is coming. It was moved for the WoW expansion. Oh, shit, Josh. The WoW expansion. That was on, yeah, exactly, on PC. They had all that. Dude, they had on that list, they had Avowed was moved because they had the expansion for WoW. They had like t-shirts in another game. They got like, oh, Call of Duty. We got DLC over here in Starfield. We got a couple of t-shirts and extras over here in Janky Jones. We got Janky Jones coming in December. Like, they threw everything there. They got, oh, Phil Spencer, he has a date on this day. There's too much stuff going on. Avowed can't come out. Let's move it to February for that juicy 30 frames. Well, there you go. Enjoy your juiciness. I don't know, man. It's going to be wild. But yeah, there you go. So it got moved and it got put into month of death in February so far, with Assassin's Creed now being the newest entrant to that. So Assassin's Creed Shadows, like the first time ever. Who would have thunk that? That Yves Guillemot. Because Ubisoft is in the deep shit. yo, here's a Grindadamus. Mark it. Grindadamus 9:30 on September 30th. Let me tell you something. I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it just to break the ice. And I don't like it, but I'm gonna tell you. 9:30 on 9:30. This is a great prediction time. 9:30 at 9:30, September 30th, 2024. I wouldn't be surprised after Assassin's Creed Shadows is released, Ubisoft starts looking to be acquired. And I'm not excited about it.
Is that a deal?
No, I keep losing at deals, and I don't want to make a deal anymore. I am leaving, and you can't stop me. I'm packing my bags.
They're gonna be packing their bags. I think they're in deep shit. I think Ubisoft is in trouble. I think they spent a lot of money. They released less games, and they spent a lot of money on big things. That Star Wars game probably cost them $1. It cost them $1. Now, I don't think Xbox could buy Ubisoft because of the thing with the cloud. I think because of the Ubisoft owns that cloud of Activision games, which again is the weirdest thing that we still never even saw to fruition. But like, apparently Ubisoft owns Activision games being released on cloud. Microsoft can't acquire Ubisoft to do that unless they acquire them and they do something with it. But apparently they can't. But I do think that they'll be looking. And I wouldn't go full Ubisoft. But they spent a lot of money. And I think that Star Wars game really hurt them. And I think that Star Wars game still needs a fix. And I played it. Yo, it is basically like Assassin's Creed Star Wars. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get. And it's just not optimized. It doesn't really run well at all. It's all over the friggin' place. And it's kind of just dull. Like, it doesn't feel like a Star Wars game. I don't know. It really is not good. So yeah, we're in a little bit of a I felt like this Activision thing got ramped up, dude. And then basically
You're my #1 customer.
It got ramped up, and then this Activision now thing just kind of went, and Microsoft really didn't leverage it at all this year with Ubisoft, with Activision and all those IPs. They didn't do anything this year with it. Call of Duty is just kind of coming out, and I just feel like, like Ubisoft has really lost it. Like, they really have not done it, and they're really depending on Assassin's Creed. Shout out to Sign My Ass! Now he got the right name now. Now he got the Sign My Ass now.
Great ass!
With a Seek 500, he goes, Jez, this is a PSA and I'm stuck. Am I the only one that got soft locked by a boulder in Chapter 6 of the Plucky Squire? I saw an update coming out that fixed it, but I think that was just if you started the game before hitting the bug. Well, I haven't tried the Plucky Squire yet, unfortunately, because I'm down and out of a PlayStation right now. I'm in the holding pattern. But if anybody in the Grindhouse could help out our good friend, Sign My Ass.
Great ass!
He is in Chapter 6 of the Plucky Squire. And hopefully that update fixes it. So I'm just, anybody can help him. Help him, please. That's right, Ryan. Where's that quadruple A? They didn't leverage it all. Like, it just kind of like, it's just been a weird time. All the layoffs and stuff, it's just been crazy. Like, Phil, like, this is the thing, and we're going to talk about it now. Phil touring the world. He's in Japan. He's in Europe. He's in Seattle. He's over at PAX West. Where in the world is Philness? Dude, he's been all over the place. And then while he's away, they're laying off people specifically from the gaming department. I don't think Dancing Pandas SSJ is going to save them in Just Dance 25. I don't think anybody there. Want us to Sign My Ass. He said, you can replay chapters, right? I didn't get a bug on the final boss fight. During the shooting mission, a turret spawned on May. There you go. Wanna helping out side my ass. But where in the world is Philness? Well, Grinded, where is Philness? Where is he? We gotta find out where Philness is. He's been all over the place. He was sitting on he was sitting on the couch with Sarah Bond in Europe, in Germany. Then he was in Seattle because he went over to PAX West. Then he left again, and now he's in Japan. It's like, where in the world is Philness San Diego? Where in the world is Philness San Diego? Where is he? Can we find him? Oh boy, touring the world, Philness San Diego. Where in the world is Philness San Diego? Well, he's in Japan, bitches. He's big in Japan. There he is. There he is. Where in the world is Philness San Diego?
Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer, baby, let's go! Yes! 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 Yes!
There he is. Phil's big in Japan. Now, Phil removed the part of the tweet that I captured and I screenshotted and I put it as the thumbnail to this show. Phil, I guess, for PR reasons, he removed the second sentence. I don't know why, but I was able to capture it before he removed it. So this is Phil Spencer, tour in Japan. There he is, and he visited Koei Tecmo, and so Phil did he tours the world here. But I was fortunate to get the real tweet here. So this is what he said. So the grinds, I have some insight here. So Phil went to Japan, and I remember when he was visiting Sega, I was like, oh my god, Phil's visiting Sega. Oh my god, he's buying them. And the truth here is that this is what he tweeted, but he removed the second sentence. I guess he was told by his PR department, to remove it. But I was able to screenshot it before he removed it. So here he goes. There it is. There it is. We got the real tweet right here. So he said, "Great visiting you today. Sorry for blowing up your toilet." That was the real tweet. He removed that second part. I guess the department told him. But Phil, when he travels to Japan, he always has to take this massive shit. And he used to be doing it at Sega headquarters because they always reported that Phil was coming out of Sega headquarters. But apparently this time, Sega's, I think, was shut down for the week. So he wound up taking a huge, massive dump at Koei Tecmo. So everybody's excited that Phil, they saw him, the Xbox Razzi going out seeing Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer, you're coming out of Koei Tecmo. Can you tell us anything? Phil Spencer. And he's like, I just took a massive shit. They got nice bathrooms because he likes the bidets. He loves the Japanese bidets. They wet his ass. They blow dry his ass. He can't get enough of it. He loves the bidets in Japan. So he goes to these studios. He takes a huge ass dump. And he leaves. And people make it news. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why they make it news. But they catch him coming out of these studios. He was walking out of Sega for a good 5 years. Oh, I'm out of Phil's in Sega today. He's blown up the bathroom. That's where he is. He's taking a deuce. Booty's like, that's my boy. That's my boy, Phil. That's what he's saying. Booty's like, that's my boy. Phil, what'd you just do with Koei Tecmo? He goes, you wouldn't want to know. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. a bass drop. Booty's like, that's my boy. That's my boy. Phil even has a song. He comes around. He goes like this. He goes, I'm coming out of Chloe Tacmo. Hey, I'm dropping a bomb. A bomb.
Let me see that booty drop.
Oh! Man. Holy shit. Please. Phil had a studio in Japan that he told he said, shut it down. That's how much he cares about the Japanese studios. That's how much he cares. He's like, give me that bidet. Let me show you what I can do with it. That's what Phil said. He said, let me see that bidet. What, the blow dryer? Let me take care of it. I'm going to Japan. I can't wait to take a dump. Sarah, get over here. Look at this shit. Look at the blower. It's blowing my ass.
Stop. Enough.
Please. I'm tired of hearing where the hell Phil is. All right? Make some fucking games, Phil. Please.
And they're killer games that are, it's the little Animal Crossing.
Make some goddamn games, Phil. Look, yeah, he did visit. Oh, there's news. Fucking paparazzi. Gives a shit. He visit. Good, great visit today. Shut up, Phil. Stop visiting people. Why did they fly you there? You don't have any. What? You shut it down. It's not even like you're going out there to go visit.
Shinji Mikami.
You're not going to see his ass, see his game. I remember that Greenberg. What was the Greenberg? The last time went out there, he went to catering with Kojima. He did catering. Kojima's like, I don't even eat this shit. Greenberg's like, I got extra wings and chicken fingers. Kojima's like, what the fuck? Greenberg's like, we got catering there. Stop with this PR bullshit. It doesn't amount to shit. Phil had one goddamn Japanese studio that he owned and he shut it down. He shut it down. That's what Phil did. That's how much he cares about Japan so much. He cares. He went there and he shut it down. He didn't even go out to Japan when he shut them down. He told them over fucking MS Teams. I didn't see Phil in Japan when he shut down when he shut down the studios on Hi-Fi Rush. I didn't see that. I didn't see Phil. Oh, Phil's in Japan now. We went to go shut down Hi-Fi Rush. Nah, Phil wasn't in Japan then. Nah, there he is. There he is.
You did an amazing job in the show.
Would you like to take a picture of me? Oh, and here's Minnie. Oh, come on, take a picture of me. Oh, he has like an entourage. Oh boy. There he is. Oh boy. Would you have an autograph for me to sign? Oh. Philness Mouse, everybody. There he is. Philness Mouse. There he is. Meanwhile, people getting laid off. Shutting shit down. This guy, where in the world is
Philness San Diego?
All over. From Japan to Korea, deep to Seattle. Tell my story and back. She's like, who's this? That's what she's saying. She's like, who this? I cares. This is not news. This is not games. Phil Spencer went out there to play the pro. This is not news. We're done, Phil. Meanwhile, where in the world is Phil Ness? They got goddamn, here we go like this. And Phil in Japan. Phil's traveling the world, and Xbox is just a disaster, a train wreck.
It was a disaster, Ryan.
But Phil's in Japan.
It was a disaster, Ryan. It was a disaster, Ryan. It was a disaster, Ryan. It was.
While Phil's in Japan, Jason Schreier is telling us that Xbox don't know what the hell's going on. So per Jason Schreier's quote, he goes, yeah, according to the Bloomberg, Jason Schreier, it's not necessarily the case. He goes that, frankly, summary of the current state of Xbox is they're a disaster over there. It's really sad. He said that Xbox is such a mess right now. I feel like their plan is changing every single year. Right now, they're talking and teasing handhelds over and over again, but who knows? A year ago, they were saying about Janky Jones was never coming to PlayStation. So, like, they change their minds every month. They're just a disaster over there. It's really sad.
It was a disaster, Ryan. It was a disaster, Ryan. It was.
And there you go. They're all over the place. We don't need Jason Schreier to tell us this shit. We know this shit. We know that they're all over the place. They have no clue what they want to do with all the stuff that they spent money. They just know they got to make their money back. So if they're making their money back, why the hell is Phil touring the world? And again, he's traveling with Sarah. Let Sarah go do her job. She is Xbox, Phil. Why are you there? Sarah Bond is Xbox. Why are you there? You are gaming. Windows gaming. Sarah Bond is Xbox. When you talk Xbox, why can't Sarah just go out on her own? Why do you have to be as the wingman, the check person? She's like your wingman. Like, she's your wingman. Like, you don't even let her do the interviews and talk and explain what her role is, what she's doing with Xbox. You just leave. Sarah Bond just follows you around. And you're the one that's touring the world. Like, I don't understand. Where is the transition? You are head at the table. Why is Sarah Bond still following your ass around? Why do you need to be there? That's what I don't understand. They don't even know I'm in Japan to consult the soul. They don't even know, like, who's this? Like, who this guy? But Phil had a show to do. Tell us, Phil.
Minasan konnichiwa. Xbox no Phil desu. Welcome to the Xbox Tokyo Game Show 2024.
Where's the lamb sauce?
He just said konnichiwa, Philness. He said Philness, grinders. He said it right there. He said konnichiwa, Philness. We got him. After all these years, I knew he listened to this show. I knew that son of a bitch listened to the Gaming Grindhouse. I knew it. He said Philness. He said konnichiwa, Philness. We got him. We got him. Let's get him. Konnichiwa,
Minasan konnichiwa. Xbox no Phil desu. Welcome to the Xbox Tokyo Game Show.
Welcome, Philness. He said it.
Xbox no Phil desu. Well, Xbox no Phil desu. Well,
I knew it.
Xbox no Phil desu. Well,
Xbox no Philness.
Well, Xbox no Phil desu. Well, Xbox no Phil desu. Well,
we got him. He said it. Xbox no Philness.
Xbox no Phil desu. Well,
I knew it. I knew it. Got him.
Xbox no Phil desu. Well,
Phil desu.
Xbox no Phil desu.
I can go directly to Black Nuts.
Oh man, Phil desu, these nuts. Oh shit. I got it right here.
Xbox no, Philness.
We got him. Xbox no, Philness. That's all you got to hear. There you go. Keep going, Phil.
2024 broadcast. It's a pleasure to be back at Tokyo Game Show with the latest announcements and updates from our creative teams and our publishing partners. Special thanks to everyone at CESA for your continued work on behalf of players, publishers, and game creators here in Japan and throughout Asia. We're continuing to see growth in the region. This year, more people are playing with Xbox across all devices in Asia than ever before. And we've seen the largest number of Xbox console players in the region to date.
Bullshit.
We have a terrific lineup of
Bullshit.
It's all a lie. In February, wasn't he talking about the consoles? Nobody's playing consoles. We got to take money from them or go somewhere else. In February, nobody was playing consoles. But now this year, he's been running around to Gamescom telling everybody they get the most Xbox players ever.
Xbox no, Philness. Welcome to the Xbox Tokyo Game Show 2024 broadcast. It's a pleasure to be back at Tokyo Game Show with the latest announcements and updates from our creative teams
He said nobody
and
was
our
playing in
publishing
February.
partners.
Now the biggest year.
Special thanks to everyone at CESA
shit.
for your continued work on behalf of players,
hear it again.
publishers, and game creators here in Japan and throughout Asia. We're continuing to see growth in the region.
Bullshit.
This year, more people are playing with Xbox across all devices in Asia than ever before.
Bullshit.
And
well, there it is. There it is. More people are playing on Xbox across all devices than ever before. So he's counting their phones, their friggin' their PCs. They're not playing on the consoles, man. Phil Ness.
Xbox no, Philness.
I heard you, Phil Ness. I heard you, Phil Ness. Oh, man. He keeps going. He keeps going. JC with the 2, he goes, did he full fan-dulled me? He fan-dulled you? What the hell? I don't know what you're saying, JC.
We've seen the largest number of Xbox console players in the region to date. We have a terrific lineup of games from our creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios coming to Xbox consoles, PC, and Game Pass before the end of the year. Next week, the Starfield expansion, Shattered Space, will be available to players everywhere. It's the new story expansion to Starfield from the team at Bethesda Game Studios, where the players will explore a mysterious new planet while they find unique weapons, spacesuits, and gear. And as someone who's played a lot of Starfield, I'm pleased that players in Japan will get to experience a fully localized Shattered Space with the interface, voice acting, and subtitles all available in Japanese.
Game over.
In October, Blizzard will launch Vessel of Hatred, the first expansion for Diablo 4. Players will venture into a new region of Sanctuary with an all-new character class and mercenary companions to fight alongside and challenge themselves.
What's crazy is that he's announcing DLCs for 2 games that he went in there in Game Pass and pulled them the fuck out in the standard Game Pass. He went in there, pulled out Starfield and pulled out Diablo, and then dropped the 2 DLCs right after he pulled them out. Oh, God. Phil Ness.
Xbox no, Philness.
Oh, man. He went these 2 games that had big DLCs coming. He went into the Xbox Standard and pulled them out and said, bitch, upgrade to Ultimate.
Great Circle is coming out this December.
With a new endgame co-op experience, Dark Citadel. Also in October, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will be available on Xbox consoles, PC, and with Game Pass.
I would like to have a refund.
Set in the 1990s, Black Ops 6 features a new campaign, incredibly deep multiplayer, round-based zombies, and redefined player movement throughout the game. The reaction to the beta has been phenomenal.
Put this thing
and we
away.
can't wait
This
to
is not
welcome
worth it.
players into the full game on October 25th. In November,
I want to ask
players
you a
will
bunch
take
of
to the
questions. I want to have them answered immediately.
skies in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Some of you may remember that when we brought Microsoft Flight Simulator to Tokyo Game Show back in 2020, the very first world update the team created was focused on Japan.
I hope this is not true.
The audience here has grown significantly. We have more cool content planned for our Japanese players in the future, so stay tuned. And in December, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will make its debut. The team at Machine Games, in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, has crafted a first-person adventure game that puts players in the shoes of the world's most famous archaeologist, using his whip, his wits, and more than a bit of luck to overcome his enemies. And like Shattered Space, Indiana Jones will be localized in Japanese.
Game over.
Next year, our lineup of games keeps on going with Avowed, South of Midnight, Doom the Dark Ages, Fable, and more, all available on day one with Game Pass.
You need to clarify. See, this is the thing, like day one with Game Pass. Microsoft needs to clarify what Game Pass includes day one, not Game Passes. There's 3 Game Passes, dude. 3 Game Passes, and you have to say with Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass. You can't just go around now and say all coming day one to Game Pass. You can't do that. You changed the Game Pass tiers. You need to clarify that. You got to be coming to Game Pass Ultimate and PC day one. You can't just say coming to Xbox Game Pass. You can't do that. And we don't even know when day one is. You just have years on them. But this is the thing that Microsoft's doing. Like, you can't make those grandiose statements anymore. Coming day one to Game Pass. No. Coming to Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass. Like, you got to clarify that. You can't just go coming to Game Pass because you went in there and neutered the other Game Pass. You went in there and those two DLCs are not even applicable because they don't own those games anymore. So this is crazy. And Philness. Holy shit! Ron M, I just saw this. Ron M with 50 VIPs. Oh shit, hit the music! Holy crap!
Yo, to Ron M, Robert Lawrence, and Michael Moore.
We'll give them the music.
Being the ultimate gifting. Grinders. Hosting the Garage Gaming, Twisted Sign, and SNK for being the ultimate
Ron M's
chatting
music.
grinders. Shout out to you from Gaming Grindhouse.
We want that emoji!
Shout out to you from Gaming Grindhouse. Shout out to you from Gaming Grindhouse. Same engrossed in the grind.
Where's the lamb sauce?
SNK for being the ultimate chatting grinders. Shout out to you from Gaming Grindhouse.
25.
It's coming.
Yo, thank you so much, Ron M. Man, Ron, cue the music. That's right, Ron M. Yo, I'm gonna make it another exclusive song. I'm gonna do an updated one. Ron M, man, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Holy crap, that'll take us right there. We go around the edge. I gotta check now after the show. Hopefully, I get that emoji, but we might have. But you know, if that's a train, if you got a gift from Ron M, pay it forward. Get another gift out there. Let's go.
It's coming.
It's coming, man. He just blessed you all with incredible emojis. He wants to get that new Xbox Ninja emoji. But yo, shout out to Ron M, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. That was awesome. Get those grinders in there. Pay it forward, baby. That's all I gotta say. Pay it forward, Ron M. Holy crap.
I'm also proud to announce that on November 5th.
Big announcement from Phil. I might have missed this one.
StarCraft Remastered and StarCraft 2 will be available with PC Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate.
There's only one word to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. S-A-W-F-T.
Yo, man. How do you not put an Xbox version of that? Oh, man, Phil. Oh, man. The big announcement for PC.
StarCraft Remastered and StarCraft 2 will be available with PC Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate.
That he clarified. But all those day one games, he says, coming to Game Pass. Like, no, Phil. But there he clarified specifically where StarCraft was, because it's not going on Xbox. Damn, Phil.
StarCraft series help define real-time strategy.
You own it. How do you not make an Xbox version of it? How do you not put it on Xbox? Like, this is ridiculous. You own the friggin' company. You own them. Dude, you own them. You can't just say make a port for Xbox. Hell, the Xbox has keyboard and mouse support. Man, Philness,
Xbox no, Philness. Well, in esports and live streaming. And we're thrilled that even more players will get to experience the campaign and multiplayer modes from these two iconic games. So enjoy.
Oh, man, we got Phil, we got, but there was an exclusive part.
Very, very calm down to this. A bump in the road comes, and she's be sarcastic. I won't be coming back.
Oh, man, Phil had a special quote right there. Now the real interview. I got it right here.
Is that a deal?
No, I keep losing at deals, and I don't want to make a deal anymore. I am leaving, and you can't stop me. I'm packing my bags.
Oh, let's see. Let's see if he comes back. Let's see if he comes back and wraps up what he's talking about. Phil, you have something? We'll come back.
Very, very calm down to this. A bump in the road comes, and she's be sarcastic. I won't be coming back until Saturday when you leave. She's gonna try to stop me, but she can't run in those little high heels. Never see this face again.
Phil keeps losing the deals. Man, Phil Spencer just went over. He flew all the way to Japan to tell Xbox that he skipped them.
Skip. Go for son. Skip. Yeah. But skip. Where you go? Skip. We skip. Simple as that.
Skip. That's it. He went all the way over there to tell them that he's skipping Xbox. He's packing his. That is a Phil Spencer quote. He's packing his bags. He's packing his bags because he's leaving. He's like, where does he go next? Oh, man. I wonder if he has to travel with HR, if he's traveling with Sarah, because they had such HR problems. I love it. This is why I love it.
Xbox no, Philness. Well, Xbox no, Philness. Well,
I can't believe after all these years I got him saying Philness.
Xbox no, Philness. Well.
Oh, love it. I can't stop playing it.
Xbox no, Philness. Well.
It gets funnier and funnier every time I play it.
Xbox no, Philness. Well.
Sorry for blowing up the title. Xbox no, Philness. Oh, man. JC, what the hell are you talking about? The two he goes trying to make you say Diddy Fond. Oh, shit. I'm not saying shit.
I can go directly to Blacknuts.
Mute that shit. JC, you wild. Oh, man.
Next year, our lineup
Oh no, who they dig up now? Who are these guys? Oh no, Janky Jones! I didn't see I didn't see this. They showed Janky Jones? Janky Jones! They seriously showed Janky Jones speaking Japanese? Oh my god. Anything to show more trails of this film. Oh my god. They seriously showed Janky Jones? Who are these guys?
For players in Japan and around the world to get their hands on Indiana Jones and the Great
that was the guy that was hyped up for PlayStation.
For players in Japan and around
this is that dude on the left that was hyped up for PlayStation.
On the world to get their hands on Indiana Jones and the Great Circle when it launches on Xbox, PC and Game Pass on December 9th.
Thanks for tuning in to the Xbox digital broadcast at Tokyo Game Show, and we look forward to showing you more soon. Arigato gozaimasu.
That's it? That was the Janky Jones?
Number one customer.
Wait a second. Do you get the globe? How much is this version? You get the globe? Phil giving you maps. See? Phil wants you to buy the... Oh, no. They show Janky... What is this? They show Janky Jones in his combat? Oh, my God. Let's see what they... Oh, my God. They're still showing... Dude! Oh, my God! Janky Jones!
Where's the lamb sauce?
Come on, man.
Why does he look so awkward?
This is the lamb.
Where's the lamb sauce? Get.
Why does Janky Jones look so awkward? He looks like he's getting his... Like, what is this? Why does he look so awkward, Janky Jones? That does not look slick at all. Janky Jones. Oh my God. Janky Jones. Oh no. Oh no. They've been showing the same whip animation for the whole year. They've been showing the same whip animation of him climbing the wall since that climbing the wall was from January. They've been showing him climbing that wall since that was from January's show. This is from January. Janky Jones. Why is he like... Dude. Tell me. I'm sorry, but this does not look very appealing. When he goes from this, just look how awkward this game is. Janky Jones. Watch this. Japan loves Janky Jones. Just watch how awkward this is. I don't get it. What the hell was that? I remember what's his name saying brutal combat. Dude, did he just give him a little friggin' bitch slap? What is that, a combo or something? What the hell's going on with Janky Jones? He even has the jank slap. He gave him a jank slap. What the hell is that shit? I gotta go back. What the hell is that move? Is that some like janky combat? Is that Janky Jones combo? What the hell was that? He gave him like two punches and a little like bitch slap. Get him, Janky. Oh my God, there's the uppercut. We're like a Mortal Kombat. Look, I gotta see Janky Jones. Yo, the guy moved. Janky didn't even hit him. Janky Jones didn't even hit the guy. Look at the guy. He get hit by Janky Jones. What the hell's a black? Yo, this game comes out in December. No, that was my slap, Nick. That was my slap. What's going on? Why has he got a bruise already? Janky Jones didn't even hit him yet. Why is he moving? Janky Jones didn't hit him. He whiffed. Dude, the combat is so intense. What the hell janky arm is that? What are we doing here?
Where's the lamb sauce?
Come on.
What is that? Is that an arm?
This is the lamb.
Where's the lamb sauce? Get.
I'll get you more pumpkin. I'll ram it right up your fucking ass. Would you like it whole or diced?
What is that? What is that limb? Is that an arm? What's going on with Janky Jones? Is that a foot? What is going on, Janky Jones? What is that an arm? What the hell kind of arm is that? What the hell is this? Janky. We've been seeing him fight, slap. We've been seeing him bitch slap this guy all year. We've been watching him the bitch slap this guy all year. He's been bitch slapping these same characters. They have no other combat. They have no other combat. I've been seeing, like, they've shown this game so many friggin' times, dude. He's been wiping that wall. Yo. Adventure calls. That's what Phil said when he left to Chloe Tecmo. He said the toilet calls. Yo, here it is. Janky Jones. I need to know what kind of arm this is. He just came in and he was like, first off, the guy moved after Janky Jones didn't even hit him. And then he comes around with this Mr. Rubber arm, hits him, and then the arm comes around. And then the guy goes that way. And then he takes this guy. This was the real reason why I was doing it. Janky Jones hits him. He punches him in the throat. Oh, Janky! But then he gave him like a little like slap for your mama. Where's that one? Oh, and then he takes his hand off. He gives him another left. Oh, here it is. What the hell? What the hell is this? What combo move is this? The Janky slap? He gave him a Janky slap. And then what? Fucking uppercut. Yo, he gave him the Mortal Kombat uppercut. He gave him a Hadouken. He gave him a Shoryuken. What did he give him the Shoryuken? He gave him the Shoryuken. Yo. I still don't understand this combo. One more time. Yo. I still don't understand this a punch and a bitch slap. Punch, slap. Slap. Oh, well, there's the update for Janky Jones. They're still learning. Holy crap. What is this? Uh-oh. What's this? What game is this?
On their little gaga. My little baby little Fisher Price plastic toy. And they're killer games that are, it's the little Animal Crossing. And they're killer games that are, it's the little Animal Crossing. My little baby little Fisher Price plastic toy. And their little gaga.
All right, there's Colts review. What else do we have in here? What's this? Available with what Game Pass, Phil? What Game Pass? This is all the Mana games. All right, I got it. Hey, there's Phil. Hey, there he is. Taking pictures. So they said, let's see. They said here. So of that show, they announced, I got it right here. So he announced so the guy, here we go. So to recap that show, my God. World's Edge teases Immortal Pillars expansion for Age of Mythology. Furry Friends comes to camps in Fallout 76. Indiana Jones is fully localized, Janky Jones. Overwatch 2 and My Hero Academia. StarCraft 2 coming to PC. Screw Xbox. And then there's the partner stuff. Caught them all help. This. Bleach. Early 2025. Dragon Quest, and then the Game Pass. And that's Final Fantasy. Yeah, everybody thought the Final Fantasy Rebirth and 16 would come, and they gave this. And that's what I think is kind of crazy. And I was saying this, in all seriousness, in the sense, like, I feel like they're so far behind. Like, they're just trying to catch up with stuff. Like, they really got to wait a long time to get these games to come to Xbox. Like, they really, And I don't even think this is coming to Game Pass, the Final Fantasy. I think it's Play Anywhere, but I don't even know. It's not coming to Game Pass either. Like it's like, what are they waiting for? Like they're not waiting for Game Pass, dude. I don't know. And then here, these games, Legend of Mana. They got Legend of Mana coming to Game Pass, but it's like, dude, what about the new Mana coming to Game Pass that just came out? Nope, we'll just get the old ones. And they still never got the Secret of Mana remaster. And Metaphor, I know Thrifty's excited for that one. Slitterhead. I mean, that was pretty cool. That game looked pretty cool. Yeah, Trials of Mana. And then they do this. Besides games, a huge amount to show, like the likes of Dragon Age, Monster Hunter Wilds, Life is Strange, Stalker 2, which was a no-show there. Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Oh, man. So Microsoft has the marketing for Kingdom Come Deliverance? Dude, that comes out at the same time as Avowed. Talk about conflict. Slitterheads from the original Silent Hill devs. Interesting. Yeah, it looked pretty cool. But that was it. That was the Thursday show for that thing. And then, just the capital to talk about, the other thing. And, here we go. We got this stuff. And this is what, like, kind of, while Phil's touring the country, dude.
Or, hey, maybe Microsoft gets a handheld out finally, and there you go. Then you're in business.
One day.
Yeah. But that was, you know what? Xbox at Tokyo Game Show? Oh, what's up, Jason?
Xbox. No, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, Xbox is such a mess right now that, like, who knows what I feel like, their plan is changing every single year. So, like, right now they're talking about teasing handheld over and over again, but, like, who knows? They were also, like, a year ago they were saying Indiana Jones is never coming to PlayStation. So, like,
well, they did
change
say
their
that.
minds they change their minds every month, and they're just a disaster over there. They have no plan whatsoever. It's really sad. They have no plan whatsoever. They change their minds every month, and they're just a disaster over there. They have no plan whatsoever. It's really sad.
It was a disaster, Ryan.
Yeah.
It was a disaster, Ryan. It was a disaster, Ryan.
A train wreck. A disaster. My God. I don't know, man. It just seems so far behind. Like they really regressed back to the OG Xbox, like just not getting stuff. And I don't know, man. I don't know what to make out of it. I just know that, I think their management needs to be gone. But I think that's what's even keeping them around, because I think without that management to gone, I think that the whole thing goes belly up. I think the fact that they have some sort of structure with Phil and Sarah and Matt Booty, and they got this stuff there, I think that they kind of bought themselves time, because they're like, hey, we got all this stuff. Like, we'll figure it out, Satya. Like, trust us, we'll figure it out. And I don't think they did well. Like, after all that fighting for Activision, you would think they had some sort of friggin' plan. Considering how much they fought to make this a reality. And I said it was from desperation. But they basically bought themselves time to try to use some of that IP to something. But like, I just think that it's not offering anything, and it's not putting pressure on Sony. It's not doing anything. They're just kind of out there floating around, and I don't think like what Shreya said, like they're teasing a handheld, like for who? For who? Who? Like who? The Switch 2 is going to be the handheld to talk about. The Steam Deck 2, like I'm telling you, Steam Deck, Legion, like they're going to come out with the Zen 2 chips next year. With the Asus ROG and the Legion, and all the portable PCs are going to get their Zen 2s. The Switch 2 is going to come out there. What, you going to throw a portable Xbox out there? For who? It's a small, you're talking about growing. You can't even grow in the business that you've been in for over 21 years. The consoles are not growing. You're to what? You're going to fight over a measly 3 million portable PC gamers? Like that's who you're going to fight over? You and versus the Steam Deck? You're going to lose. That's a huge market, that little portable gaming market. Dude, you should fight with Sony for the 200 million you couldn't fight for. You're going to go what? Fight Steam Deck for the 3 million gamers? That's the Xbox handhelds for? Oh yeah, we're going to compete with Steam Deck and the Switch. You don't have to touch those games. But if you want to just compete with the portable PC market, what is it, 3 million, 4 million Steam decks? Like, who do you compete with? That's the area of growth. You got 200 million console players that you say you can't get. You're going to go crawl up the ass of 3-4 million people? You don't know. Exactly. Apple owns Google owns mobile. Apple owns it. Like, you can't even get into their stores. Where are you going? This handheld is just a deflection. It makes no sense. In a year where handhelds are going to be dominated by Switch and Steam and Zen 2 PC to pick up the rest of it. And you're going to try to pigeonhole an Xbox out there? A portable Xbox to play what? Avowed in February? Fable? Whenever the fuck that comes out. You need the games first. And the way Janky Jones is looking, dude, you talking about DLCs and moved Avowed away for DLCs for games that are not even in the base service of Game Pass. You took out the games that you gave DLC to. You need the games. Like, that's the one thing where Sony needs to realize, like, dude, get the quality games out and we could move from there. And that's what Sony's been doing. So as long as they keep their foot on the quality games and releasing the IP that they're known for and the IP that could expand and could be quality, Sony's good. Same thing with Nintendo. Nintendo's going to rely on everything. Their Marios, their Zeldas, all that shit with the Switch too. But I just don't understand where Xbox is looking for that golden goose. They're not in the handheld space at all. They're not in mobile. You're not there. Want a member for 10 months. He goes, Xbox's problem is they plan to no lose instead of planning to win. This is a trap a lot of Magic the Gathering players fall into. Oh, their plan is to just don't lose instead of planning to win. But they are losing, though. That's the thing. Like, their plan is to not lose, but they are losing. So I don't know. Like Phil said, they weren't making this console to come in last place. Well, they did. They did. And that's right, Ron. Like, Windows sucks. Windows is the worst part of gaming on PC. Like, that is it. Those portable devices, gaming, Windows is the worst thing. You boot up a game and Windows firewalls like, hey, do you allow this? Like, pop-ups, take immersion breaking, annoying as hell. Windows is the problem. And Windows is the reason why gaming on PC can't really live on a portable environment. Steam Deck is the perfect example of how to do it right. And they're not using Windows. They're using Linux, and they're using their own thing. And I think having the Steam Linux and putting that on all those portable devices that are stronger and better screens and higher refresh rates, I think that's a win. And if Steam could kind of try to take over with Steam Deck, like Steam consoleifies gaming. Steam makes it as it's like a front end, and it makes things make sense. That's why these launches like the Epic Store blows ass, because it's the EA store. Like they don't, the Ubisoft Connect, all they are places to buy the game and it just lives there. But like you gotta they don't work with controller. They make it more cumbersome than what it is. Where Steam has some sort of unification there. And Steam did a great job with the Steam Deck, like making a big picture and working with it. There's your portable console. And Microsoft is fighting for its life with the Windows app, like the Xbox app. Like, just make it an Xbox app. Like, what are you doing? And maybe that's their plan for next year. Because they made small console mode for it. However, it's not controllable with the controller. It's just a smaller user interface.
Xbox no, Philness.
Brian with the $2. He said, Xbox no, Philness.
Xbox no, Philness.
I just don't understand where they're going with this stuff and why even tease it, because you're going to be the last show in town. So I don't even know. But he's right. Like, they change their mind every which way. Next year is going to be Xbox is about handhelds, getting more gamers. And dude, they already got them. You're done. The Switch 2 and exactly, James. Nintendo, the Switch 2, GTA, the capabilities of the PS5 Pro, the new 5090 GPUs, all that stuff is going to dominate the conversation. Xbox doesn't have a leg to stand on with those big things. Ghosts, I don't get it. I don't know what they think they're teasing. And just remember, the reason why they had even a teaser handheld was because everybody said they were leaving. And Sarah Bond's like, no, we're still in hardware business. We're still planning on the next hardware. They did it as a crutch to kind of say, hey, we're still doing this stuff. Because everybody in February, like, you're out of it. You're done. But I'm telling you, man, Steam Deck and the Switch 2, and even the PlayStation Portal for that matter, like, the portable space is crowded and it's a small install base. So I don't know where you going with a portal or with an Xbox portable thing. For who? I don't get it. They're done, dude. I don't know what they're trying to win. I don't know what they're trying to do. But meanwhile, Phil's touring the country like he's in first place and he's the goddamn gaming president. Touring the globe. That's why they give the globe for Indiana Jones. You can mark where Phil's been all over the place. And he brings his wing person, Sarah Bond, who should be the leading. Where's her voice? Where is her vision? I know HR told her to be quiet. Per Phil. Phil was like, oh, no. You forget, Sarah Bond. You don't talk. You follow Phil and you forget. But where's Sarah's vision of what Xbox should be? I feel like they don't utilize the other people, and it's just that stupid
Xbox no,
Philness just being there. Why don't they just let her talk about what she envisions Xbox to be and what she wants? I just feel like it's ridiculous that he tours with her and he just talks. He's the one that does the talking. She just follows him around. They're not going to wait it out. Exactly. That Xbox Portable will be canceled in a year. They'll stop supporting it. A portable Game Pass machine, Big Dig Rock. She's paid. She isn't paid. Exactly, Josh. You're right. She has a quote. She's paid. She's not paid to do what he says. She's paid to do what he wants, or some shit like that. Pause. He is. He just can't get away from himself, man. He loves himself. Philness loves himself, man. We know that.
Xbox no, Philness.
I love it.
Well, you like to look at yourself on television, you sick son of a bitch. So look at this.
Tell him, Herman. Tell him, Herman. So Grinders, yo, a credible show, man. I want to shout out to Ron M. Shout out to all the super chats. Shout out to Seek. It was Sign My Ass with awesome super chats and everybody coming on in with the super chats. I want to thank everybody and the memberships. Sign My Ass, JC, Wanna, Ryan, Easy Tone, Easy E, Siru. Shout out to everybody. Thank you. And if you didn't do a super chat or a member, if you became a member, hit that like button. Over 50 members went out today by the graces of Ron M. And, hit that like button, share it out, subscribe here. We're on our way to 3,000 subscribers, and it's only going to get more fun from here. Entertainment, fun news, and hey, man, we made something that there was not a lot of stuff going on, and I had a blast, and I hope you did as well. But my goodness, and we got new clips. That's why you want to catch live. And if you can, I know I go at different times, but Monday, 8 o'clock, I'm here. Catch it live because things evolve. Like now,
Xbox no, Philness.
You got it.
Well,
and you know where it came from. What's up, Tools? And you know, and things just happen. I know I'm no clue. I have a couple of topics I want to talk about, and things just happen, and we just go down the rabbit hole together, and it's fun. And now we got Xbox no Philness. I didn't even know you even said it, and there we go. I got him. But hey, the dynamics of the show, that's what it's about. You never know. Episode 180, we're up to 3,000 subscribers. We're going to get there. We got the members. Let's hopefully get that emoji. If you got a membership, if you want to, if you got it, great. Pay it forward. More members. And then if you want to upgrade, you could be the ultimate grinder. And then you could get the jams that come out day one. Like these had come out before. So grinders, hit that like button. Share it out. You know what's coming. It's coming.
25.
It's coming.
And we know Phil Spencer in Japan, and we talked about the portable. Hey, man, I think I know what song we're going to end on. Hit that like button, grinders. Subscribe. More Gaming Grindhouse coming your way this week. We're going out.
Switch to PlayStation gear. Status online no more. Console crash to the floor. Join the other side. PlayStation's where we ride. Xbox is cooking my friend. Time for a new trend. Social media's clear. Switch to PlayStation gear. Tweets and posts ain't lying. Gamer hearts are crying, but New Horizons trying. Screen, no gameplay scene. Promised it would be great, guess it's too late. Xbox is cooked, my friend. Time for a new trend. Social media's clear. Switch to PlayStation gear. Status online no more. Console crash to the floor. Join the other side. PlayStation's where we ride. And get the memes flying. Tweets and posts ain't lying. Hearts are crying, but New Horizons trying.
I can go directly to Blacknet.
Xbox no, Philness. Well.